Hey, what's going on? I am Jay Dudley, and what are you running after, puppy? Oh, there's Milk Dud. All I just saw all the puppies and dogs running down the mountain, and then this one took off. That was walking with me. But what experience do you have in life? There's like I've done so many different things. I've been involved in so many different lives. It's given me all this experience on what I did wrong in my life, what I needed to change in my life, when I should have turned in this direction and went down this path, but I went down the exact opposite path, what I thought that my life was going to be, what my life actually turned out to be. There's there's so many different things that has given me this life experience that I have now to put me in a place that I am right now. I uh I for many years have got the opportunity to talk to so many different people, and those people that I've talked to, sometimes I've helped them, sometimes just talking to them helped me because they're when you give someone advice, a lot of the times it's advice that you're not taking for yourself. But in my case, I only give advice to people or talk with people about stuff that I know and stuff that I do. I do let them know what I've done in the past, what may have worked, or what I should have done better. And after doing research, I would tell them, like, oh, well, maybe you should try this or maybe you should try that. But now I am in a a place where not only am I mentoring people, but I'm inspiring people, but am I continually leading people down the right path? That's where I always have to check myself. I have to have self accountability for myself, my actions, and things that I'm doing because it's not just me anymore. I'm not giving people thoughts and advice on the slightest, simplest things. Like when people come to me for workout advice, I know what works because I've done it. When people come to me for nutrition advice, I know what works because I've done it. Because I have gone through the blood work. I've strived since 1988. Before I knew any of this stuff, I recognized around me, like, hey, everyone in my family that's around me that's sick, what do? They're eating fried foods. So in 1988, 8 years old, I made that decision that I'm not going to eat any fried foods. Now, from time to time, I'll have some stuff like a French fry or two or some chicken fingers or something like that. But every day I saw family members just eating fried chicken or fried this or fried fish, or it was just a constant thing. And then I would see them like have high blood pressure, always at the doctor, hypertension, all of this nonsense. Like, why is this cycle repeating? I have to break that cycle. And I did. My blood levels are great. I've had actually two professional athletic careers, semi-pro football and, well, semi-pro football, arena football, don't really count that, and then professional fighting. And the doctors would lose their mind. Like, oh, you're an AFib. We got to get you to a cardiologist. And then as soon as I say, hey, I'm a professional fighter, they were like, oh, you're an athlete. Oh, well, then your numbers are great then. That's what happens with athletes. Your heart rate stays low. Your blood pressure remains low because you're not doing something strenuous, because you've trained your body to be able to handle and deal with these things. Oh, let's do blood work on you. Like, oh, this level is great. That level is great. That level is great. That level is great. So why are you here? Well, I got to come do this because I need to show the athletic commissions that I'm actually healthy, or else they won't give me a license to fight. Well, why do you do that? I don't know. Get out some. At one point, it was get out some rage and anger, but then it became fun. Then it became my job. Then it became a way out of whatever situation that I was in. I was always one knockout away from hitting the big leagues, or one submission, or a couple of wins out from hitting it big. And then the money really started rolling in. So I now have this responsibility. When I tell people, oh, you need to go drink kombucha, that's because I drink kombucha multiple times per week. Hey, all the puppies. Hey, Milk Dud. Hi. Yes. Hey, y'all can't really see all the puppies. They came running up. Yes. Okay, I'm recording right now. Y'all are all wet. Excuse that little distraction from all the puppies finding me on the back of the property. But I have a responsibility now. Like I said, when I say drink kombucha, because that's going to help your gut health, help you get balance with inside yourself, help all of your blood work. Because if you could get your gut right, your whole body follows. And that's some good bacteria that you need. Well, whether you do kombucha, kimchi, all these other things, cut it out, puppies. That will help your microbiome to strengthen you. Now, when it comes to other things like how to deal with people, how to deal with stress, how I deal with stress may not work for everyone else, because I try not to deal with stress. I think about, well, is it hurting me financially, or is it hurting me physically? If it's not doing either one of those things, then I just need to pray about it, let go, and continue on with what I'm doing. But when it's a question about the spirit, then I have to guide someone to the word. Because if I don't guide them to the word, then I'm not doing my job. Because I know that's what strengthens me. My confidence comes from, I know that the Father has ordained me with the strength, power, and ability to go through any battle, where I don't have to worry about it. There's been time and time again where I've been tested and I made it out. The Father has given me another chance and opportunity to continue walking. I had that major leg surgery and they told me, oh, you're not going to be able to walk again, or you're going to be on in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, or you're going to be on crutches for the rest of your life. You're going to be walking with a cane, or you're going to be walking with a limp, to going and playing semi-pro football, then becoming a professional fighter and head kicking people constantly. Do I listen to the people that are telling me what I can't do, or trusting in the Father and figuring out what I can do. When there's a heart condition that's around you that you're seeking help for that person that you want them to change, you can't hit them over the head with the Bible. No, you can't do that. Because they'll see the insincerity in you, that you're trying to push something on them that you aren't even doing yourself. You're not showing that you believe it in yourself, or else you would be living that life. You have to lead by example. It's something that I say all the time. If you're not leading by example, nobody is going to trust you. They'll hear what you're saying. Oh yeah, like, oh, this is a good thing. That's a great thing. This is what you need to do. This is how you need to act. But if you're not living it, you're not going through that walk. Why are they going to believe you? You have to take that step. And then once you start taking those steps, they're either going to say, hey, well, I see that change in you. What's happening there? How do I get that? Or they're going to say, oh, you're changing. I don't like the direction that you're going down. But if you're going down a positive direction, why is the question that they feel like that? If you're going down the right path, like, are they just saying that to be negative? Are they trying to put a hindrance on you? Are they trying to stop you in your walk? So then you just step stronger. You push through that negativity. You have to figure it out and say, I won't be held back because you are insecure about yourself. I'm not going to be held back because you felt like your walk ended and that you got stopped by all of these hurdles and then you just gave up. Like, no. You're going to see what I'm able to accomplish. You're going to see that I'm going to push forward and I am going to win. You're going to see that the Father is going to shine his light on me and bless me as I am going forward righteously. When people see that, they're going to say, oh, well, how do I get some of that? It's not an easy walk. Sometimes you're going to feel alone. Sometimes you're going to feel like the world is completely against you. Sometimes you're going to feel like the enemy is just throwing everything at you in your way to stop your progress. And that's why you got to keep pushing forward. You have to not allow anything to stop you. Because once you have that word, once you accept the Torah, once you read the Bible and you see that there are flawed men just like you all throughout. There are flawed men all throughout that word. And some of them figured it out. Other ones, the Father got so pissed at them, he's like, oh, you don't need to exist anymore. Or he got pissed at a whole town. That doesn't need to exist anymore. Oh, he got pissed at the entire planet. Let's flood all of this. He needed to hit that reset button because there were so many that were going against his plan. So when it comes to you, when people start going against your plan, just pray. Read the word. Use the Bible app. Search for your particular problem, and you'll be able to find that in the word. It's just that easy and simple. Reach out to me. If you're having that problem, you have a family member that's going down the wrong path. Like, okay, cool. You can talk to them about it, but are you leading by example, showing them by your actions and your deeds and what you're doing that this is the way to go. You got to shine that light. You have to be that light. And then all your blessings are rained down on you. All of that joy will be yours for the taking. And then you could wake up every day and say thank you. Shalom.